Yo, this your boy Jaybee Levi bringing you another hot topic. And we are going to discuss a few tangible things today. I mean, they're really not tangible. It's literally abstract emotions, or is it abstract emotions? Whatever. It's stuff you can't really see or touch because a lot of what we're dealing with is spiritual growth and spiritual deprivation, which is spiritual, which is translates to depression basically. And the whole reason why we doing this video today is because, like, again, I seen a post that just, it inspires me to give a message of my overcoming of certain aspects of life and how I'm able to live happy and free despite what my current circumstances are. Because what people don't realize is you can still be unhappy even with a lot of money or with a lot of success. And I'm seeing this repeated thing over, which is why if you didn't see my video with Kevin Gates, you might want to go watch that. It's Little Wayne got one that I was supposed to do an updated review on, and I just ran across another millionaire who said they wish they were still in a two-bedroom apartment without the fame surrounding them in the mansion and all of that. It's like money does not band-aid your success. I mean, does not band-aid your depression. It does not. And that's what we're going to have to come to the reality of if we're going to overcome depression, because we're looking at a society that's always pushing material possessions as happiness. Material, if I just have this, I'll be happy. If I just have that, I'll be happy. And happiness does not start on the outside. It starts within yourself. It starts with being true to who you are. And that's what a lot of people struggle with. And that's why this channel will be geared toward helping people get out of the struggle of self-destruction and learn how to be free within the self and live lively and be happy and be loving and be peaceful. And, it'll change a lot for people. So I'm going to let y'all read this post real quick, and I'm going to read it with you, but I want people to understand the culture that's surrounding them and what's going on with other people so they don't feel alone in this matter. And so this post actually had what, 100,000 plus shares. So let me let it focus. Oh, it won't, it's gonna read backwards, but I'll read it for you. Depression don't really feel like sadness to me. It feels like exhaustion, irritability, no motivation, no desire to do the ish I love doing, and more. Being depressed is worse than just being sad. Wow, that says a lot about what a person is battling. It's not just about being sad or like having this moment of downness. And if you have not seen my video about happiness, you might want to go watch it, or I try to link it. But happiness and sadness are basically opposites. But they say it's not just about being sad. It's about not being able to be motivated to do the things that they love, or having the energy, or being irritated constantly, or just not being happy with self. And it's like, it's so many factors that can play into that. I don't think you can box that into one little thing that you can say, oh, this is why I'm depressed. Oh, this is why. Oh, if I get money, that'll solve it. No, it's not. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Happiness is something you have to be intentional about. And it is spiritual. These things are not stuff you can put your hands on and say, this'll make me happy. It's not that. You done been in a relationship after relationship after relationship. Relationships don't make people happy. They have to be happy with themselves first. They're first, they say you can't be somebody peace if you're not peaceful within yourself. Or they say, uh, condemn people, condemn people. Condemned people, condemn people. Or hurt people, hurt people. It's like you can't give somebody something you don't have. And if they have it and you don't have it, They can probably offer you something, but you have to still be willing to receive it and make the change. So this is why this message is coming out. I'm not doing it to try to belittle nobody, to try to shed light on somebody's darkness. I mean, if anything, I will shed light so they can come out of the darkness. So self-love is the key to all of this. Like, you gotta love yourself enough to reject what can destroy your growth. And so many people struggle with letting go of things that are toxic. They struggle with it. Like, man, if I tell you the stuff I had to throw away to get to this place, you would, you can't even put it in, understand it. You can understand it because it's my problems. It's something I know was blocking me from becoming my best me. And it's the simple stuff. It could be, I'll give you a few examples. And then you can try to compartmentalize what might be stopping you. Video games stop me. Procrastination stopped me. Uh uh Pornography was a big one. It stopped me from advancing myself. What else? Smoking, certain things that like I actually love doing. And the funny thing about that post I read is like it said stopping me from the things I love doing. But see, sometimes what people don't realize, the things they love doing can be toxic. It could be hampering their growth, and they don't really get to that truth. They don't come to that epiphany, that reality, that revelation that the thing I love the most is what's really blocking the way. It's like I have to be so submissive to my growth that I gotta even get rid of the things I might love the most. And that's the hardest thing for a person to do, is to get rid of the things they love the most. And I think zeroing out yourself and starting over and rebuilding yourself from ground up is the best way to find your happiness. Just go ahead and erase everything, start clean, you know, ask God for one. What did he create me for? What did you create me for, creator, God the Father? What did you create me to do? Because I want to tap into that so I can be truly happy. Because if you find your gifting and you start to manifest, well, you find your gifting, you can begin to manifest your dreams. I don't know what people consider manifesting to be, but I consider it the same as just growing, adulting, growth. That's manifestation to me. It's like figuring out who I am and what I'm here to do and begin to align myself to that. And a lot of people have misappropriated why they were here. And they're doing copycat stuff. They copying society, copying people gifts, copying people talents, and they never become authentically original. And that's the one dream killer. That's the one motivation killer, is when you not tapping into who you are as a person, as an individual. You've always listened to what your mom told you to be, what your brothers expected you to be, what society expected you to be, but you stop tapping into who you expected you to be. I see a lot of the things when I was younger, I see a lot of those things hiccuping up now. Like, those weren't broken things. They just couldn't manifest in this reality I was surrounded by. And people weren't pushing my dreams for me. I was the only one believing that I could get to this place, but nobody else saw it. And I'm so I'm so grateful that I did not tell everybody my dreams and goals and all of the things I've been praying for. I glad I didn't tell them, because I know they would have shot it down. They would have shot it with a shotgun. Boom, your dream's gone, because they would have destroyed your hope. They would have never let you believe in that. And I'm glad I kept it hidden within me and my mind. And I was afraid to tell people simply because I didn't think it wasn't even a reason why I didn't tell people, so to speak. I just thought to myself these things. I just never cared to tell people it. It was never, I guess you could say I never really had a friend that I could share that with. And siblings weren't enough for me to share my dreams with. I could always tell me and siblings could only go about so far with my hopes and dreams. So Now that all of this is coming to reality and it's becoming a story and it's forming my story, my biography, I am able to enjoy life. I am able to be happy wherever I am, whatever is going on, whatever the situation, wherever I go, I'm still me. I still don't lose myself. I done been in jail and been happy. I done been at peace getting locked up for something I didn't do. All because I know that it couldn't really destroy me. Why? Because I live it in my truth. When you honest with yourself and you honest with others, it nothing can destroy that, bruh. Nothing can destroy that. And if you're not honest with yourself, if you live in a lie, you will be depressed. I'm sorry to say, you can't live in a lie and then expect to be happy. You gotta be real with everything. So you out in the open that everybody can see your good light and you know you glorifying. That's the true reality. And that's the truth. Like I can't give it to you no other way. So maybe as I drop more videos, you can learn to attach yourself to these things that I'm speaking on, and subscribe, man. And when I drop a video, I might drop 2 or 3 in one day. You never know. Just subscribe, be on cue, and whenever I see something, I'm gonna call it out, and then hopefully somebody else can grow and they can share the message and they can you know help somebody else. So y'all be blessed. It was good to talk to you. Love all you guys. Peace and love.